All right, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing sort of a review. We're just giving my thoughts, if you guys missed it last night, for The Walking Dead's preview special. Okay, and if you guys missed it, last night there was the preview special on AMC for The Return of the Walking Dead, which is this upcoming week or weekend if you have AMC Premiere, or now called, I guess, AMC Plus, probably following after Disney Plus. Then you'll be able to watch it, I think, Thursday, the 1st of October. And if you don't have that, it will be a Sunday. I think I'm going to do the review Sunday night like we usually do, because I know most people, from what I heard from you guys before over the years, don't have AMC Plus. So you actually watch it typically Sunday night. So I'll set, if I watch it early, we'll see, but I'll set my review for it for Sunday night so that after you guys watch the episode, you can check out my review just as the episode is ending. So I'm pretty excited to see it. A good number of people last night asked me to give my thoughts on this preview special. I was doing the normal weekly live streams like I have been doing these, 6 months or so since April, since the shutdown stopped us from seeing the finale episode for The Walking Dead season 10's finale, which finally we're going to get to see that, and I'm really excited to see that. But it is just one episode, and then after that we get to see World Beyond, and they did confirm that it will be Sunday night, the Walking Dead season 10 finale, and then World Beyond, and then they'll do Talking Dead after that. And I think Chris Hardwick did say that Melissa McBride and Norman Reedus will be there for that. By the way, he's got a new music video. If you guys haven't seen Norman Reedus and Marilyn Manson's music video, Don't Chase the Dead. It's pretty cool. Maybe I'll do a quick video, give my thoughts on just like 5 minutes or something, where we give our thoughts on Don't Chase the Dead. It's a cool song. I'm not the biggest Marilyn Manson fan ever, but I do like some. I have to admit, guilty pleasure, I do like some of his music, even though it's a lot of times very dark and stuff like that. But it's cool to see Norman Reedus in a music video with Marilyn Manson if you guys haven't seen it. So maybe we'll do a video on that pretty soon, give our thoughts on that. I don't review music videos, but just kind of give thoughts on it. So excited to finally do a Walking Dead review again. This is the longest stretch that we've had without doing a Walking Dead review. I think probably since either the beginning of the first few seasons of the series, or ever since Fear started. This is the longest I've gone without doing a review for Walking Dead with you guys for a new episode. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. And so if you missed the preview special, I'll tell you what it basically entailed and what it went through. Scott Gimple was not there, but he did send some statements to be read about Tales of the Walking Dead, which is like the Walking Dead anthology. It sounds like they're experimenting with a lot of things for that. We might see some animated Walking Dead stuff in that, like some animated episodes, some musical type episodes, origin episodes, maybe future episodes. Like there's a lot of things they've been playing with. I think he said over a few years now for Tales of the Walking Dead or Walking Dead Anthology, and what we might get to see in that series. So that's another spin-off series coming after The Walking Dead will end. So even though The Walking Dead will be ending, there'll be the Daryl Carroll spin-off. There may still be Fear on at that point, and then there may also be Tales of the Walking Dead. So you may actually still have 3 Walking Dead series after the original series ends here. So they did have some pretty good guests on for this one. There weren't too many, just a few. There was Lennie James, because they start off with the Fear team, so they had Lennie James there. And the part I liked most from him was he was asked, and he actually gave his thoughts on how he felt about the Walking Dead ending and them announcing the ending. I think he said he was in Atlanta when he found out that they had announced the ending and everything. So it was cool to see him just kind of give quick thoughts on that. And but yeah, like he said, we all knew. I mean, at some point, everything has to end, even if it's 12 years or whatever. At some point, there has to be an end date for basically everything. Even if it's, I think, how many years has The Simpsons been running now? I don't know, but at some point, it's like inevitably, eventually, everything has to end at some time, even if it's season 12 or season 11 or whatever. Or even if they got like a 13 out of it, at some point in time, it would eventually run its course. So, but it was cool to see him kind of give his thoughts. It wasn't that long, but he just kind of mentioned how he felt about finding out that The Walking Dead was ending. And there was the actress who plays Virginia there. And then also there was, Ian Goldberg or Andrew Chambliss? One of the showrunners for Fear the Walking Dead was there as well. And it was just them to represent the Fear team. So not too many of them, but, three guests on with Chris Hardwick for that. And I was interested to hear Morgan's thoughts on, Lennie Morgan. Thoughts on the announcement of the ending. So that was pretty cool. I like that part. Then they went into the World Beyond team, and we got to see Nico and some of the others that were there for that. Matthew Negretti, I think is his name. He's been involved in Walking Dead for many, many years. I've seen his name a lot of times, but I don't recall ever seeing what he looked like, so now I kind of got a chance to see what he looked like. Anyway, he is... partially responsible for putting World Beyond or producing World Beyond and everything. He's involved in a bunch of things to do with World Beyond and making World Beyond happen. We do have the confirmation it's 2 seasons, but it sounds like the things that are in it are going to mean something for the rest of the Walking Dead universe and kind of the group that they're with, if it's the CRM, whatever. And that's going to premiere after the Walking Dead season 10 finale airs. So that'll be on after that. And then I'm assuming that the following week it'll be on after Fear probably. And they did not say whether or not there's going to be a Talking Dead after Fear and World Beyond for the rest of those 8 episodes or 7 episodes of Fear, whatever it's going to be. So we'll see if they do that or if they don't. They showed some previews for each. They also did show a preview for the Walking Dead season 10 finale, which was pretty cool, like some whispers coming up the stairs in the tower. One of them getting caught, I think, and kind of fried a little bit, it looked like to me. And then a whole ton of walkers outside, like tons of zombies outside, which was pretty cool. You get to see Judith and Gabriel and some of the others that are kind of up there as kind of the whispers and the herd are kind of coming in after them and everything. So that was cool. They did go into the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Walking Dead Universe. I haven't seen anything to do with that yet. I think he said that it's some run by Walking Dead superfans. I don't know. So we'll see what that ends up being for Walking Dead Universe with the Twitch streaming channel. I think that's pretty cool. In some ways that they're trying to do that. In a lot of ways it's similar to what we do here. And so I kind of get the sense AMC's trying to replace me. Not to be narcissistical about it. But it's like, can we hire people to just do what Trevor does, but like hold on to it ourselves so we can control it, That's just kind of the sense I get, you know what I mean? Like with how they've used the Walking Dead's YouTube channel and everything. I don't know. Maybe I'm being narcissistic about that, but it could be cool. I haven't checked it out yet myself. But yeah, if it's basically the same as what I do or what we do here with you guys, then I might not be so, why would I want to watch other people doing the same thing I do? It doesn't make sense. So, I don't know, but it's there. We'll check it out. We'll see if it's any good. It's a Twitch channel. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see if that picks up any steam and people like it or whatnot. But, I've just kind of more switched to live streams a bit over the years so I can hang out with you guys at the same time as we're doing the videos. And about the last year, for the first 11 years, I didn't really do that. But live streaming on YouTube is more encouraged now than it used to be. And you guys seem to like hanging out with me. And so you can kind of contribute and communicate as we're doing these videos together. So that's why I did it. We'll see what theirs looks like and what they're going to do. Okay. Then we get into the Walking Dead part. So we get into the Walking Dead with Angela Kang and Lauren Cohan, Maggie, which was cool to see. They gave away some stuff, and I think Chris Hardwick did say that this is going to be kind of the final battle of the Whisperer War. The final showdown is what he said. The final showdown of the Whisperer War. So I take it he's probably seen it already. I take it he knows this will be the end for the Whisperers. So there's that. It sounds like this is going to be kind of the climactic finale for the Whisperers. And then they did go into a little bit about the 6 episodes, maybe getting to see some more with Maggie during those. And they're still saying they got 30 episodes left, so there still is lots left to do and a lot of work left to do. Even though they had found out it's ending, you got to see Lauren's response to finding out The Walking Dead was ending, and a mention of Negan being there and her being gone for, I think she said 10 years. I don't think it's exactly 10 years since she left, but since Rick was gone. So it's been a good number of years. What's that, 6 years, 7 years, something like that? It's been a long time. since she left. So now the Hilltop has been destroyed. It's been burnt down, and Negan is out doing his thing. So a lot of story coming, they basically said. But it's bittersweet for me to watch these episodes and to try to review these and stuff. And like people were asking, like, Trev, why didn't you do this video I'm doing with you guys here last night? I'm trying to find the gumption, guys. I'm trying to find the motivation to still do the normal Walking Dead stuff with you guys. But the thing is, I am very sad. You know what I mean? I'm very, very sad. What was a couple years ago, if it was just like before the comics were, before they ended, which was never announced, we were told that maybe they were going to do 20 seasons of Walking Dead or this thing. And then Kirkman had said 300 issues of the Walking Dead comics. So it sounded like, the Walking Dead was going to be going for many, many years to come and that whole thing. And that was just like a year or 2 years ago that was kind of what we were looking at. And to see kind of in such rapid succession, even COVID aside, rapid succession, the comics end without being announced at all. And then, almost, very quickly afterwards, it hasn't been that long since the last issue of the comics. I think I looked, it's like a year and a half or so. Not even like last July. So it hasn't been that long, and already we're finding about the end of The Walking Dead. So there is still a couple years left. I am still excited to see the final seasons and the extended 6 episodes and everything. It's basically 2 seasons left, pretty much. But it's going to be bittersweet to watch this kind of go through and everything, because I am really sad. So I'm still going to try to do the usual videos as I do with you guys, but bear with me if I miss some days, or if I feel like doing other topics like world topics or other things instead. Please don't get offended by it. I still want to do all the Walking Dead stuff like I usually do, but I'm having an emotional response to it in finding out that it's going to be actually ending. It's like, oh wow, it's actually ending. Like, so I'm going to watch these episodes and try to pay attention to what's happening in the episodes and do the reviews and the normal stuff and live streams with you guys. But just the realization that it's actually ending is like, wow. It's just it's a huge realization for me after doing this with you guys for the last 11 to what will be 12 years pretty soon. But 11 years or so, and doing this on YouTube with you guys, and a lot of that being Walking Dead focused, as that was one of the things that garnered the most interest when I just started on YouTube when I was reviewing the comics. People love the comic book reviews. I thought there'd be potential for the show, and then they killed it with the show, like Lennie James was saying. It turned out to be such a massive hit. I kind of knew it would be, as long as they did it right based on the comics, because the comics were so amazing compared to all the other comics out at the time. I just knew if they did it right, I thought it would suck because I didn't think that they would be able to capture that comic identity. And not only did they capture it, but maybe Andrew Lincoln and Lennie James and the others, and the score and the presentation, maybe it was able to even surpass what I had thought as a fan of the comics who was caught up at that time when it first started, what I had thought it could be. It was even better. But now to see it end, like to see the comics end without notice, I was like, Kirkman, what the hell? And now I'm saying, AMC, what the hell? I thought you guys said 20 years so. But it's cool, there'll be the spinoffs, there'll be all that other stuff, but it's still, I'm definitely getting an emotional response, and I'm like, just do your normal thing, Trevor. Just make your normal videos. Try not to think about it. It's like, yeah, but it's everywhere, So some of the quotes were, the episodes are all designed to be filmed safely during this pandemic that we're in. Executive producer and showrunner Angela Kang said during the Walking Dead Universe preview special, quote, there's sort of an anthological feel to some of them. They're really deep dives into our characters, which I hope people enjoy. So maybe we'll get to see some more of Maggie and what happened to her during all this time. I would expect to see at least 1 or 2 episodes about that. Then it says, quote, we've been enjoying working on something that's a little bit different from what we were doing in the main part of season 10, Kang said. Quote, we just get to feature different people and tell these little stories that all kind of add up to a picture of what our survivors are going through. And that will lead us into season 11 eventually, which is the extended 24 episode season 11. Then it says here, continuing, this one's from Gimple. We were just very smart about the creative. What's amazing was the constraints that were embraced. have resulted in some of the most amazing scripts the show has produced, Gimple said. I can't wait to see them in these episodes. And it just so happens, well, it doesn't just so happen because they were planned for this, but they're incredibly safe to produce, or at least incredibly cognizant of the challenges we'll face in producing them. So that's about the episodes and what's that's going to look like for them to make them. And then it does also say that for Daryl and Carol that they're going to be going on a new frontier. So a new frontier of story and purpose. That Scott Gimple and Angela Kang, the Walking Dead titled spinoff, continues the story of the flagship series, coming to an end in 2022. And then the next chapter with Daryl and Carol will be a great deal about discovery. Reads a statement from Gimple, aired on Walking Dead Universe Preview Special. A new world, a new tone, a new frontier of story and purpose, all while carrying the lessons learned from the people who have made up their apocalypse family, their hard-won victories and painful losses. And the new series is due out in 2023. Might finally be comfortable enough in their own skins, and I don't mean an alpha kind of way, so them kind of Daryl and Carol after. Rest assured we'll be throwing a hell of a lot at them to make them comfortable, Gimple writes. But there is an incredible 30 episodes ahead of heroism and horror that completely recontextualize the world of The Walking Dead and set the stage for what's to come with Daryl, Carol, and stories alongside theirs. Hopefully, with a lot of faces you're seeing on the screen right now, there's a universal story ahead. The Walking Dead lives. And then with Angela Kang, I look forward to digging into our brilliant writers, producers, directors, cast, and crew to bring this epic final chapter of Robert Kirkman's story to life for our fans over the next 2 years, Kang said in a statement announcing the spinoff. The Walking Dead flagship series has been my favorite, or my creative home, for a decade, and so it's bittersweet to bring it to an end. But I could not be more excited to be working with Scott Gimple and AMC to develop a new series for Daryl and Carol. Working with Norman Reedus and Melissa McBride has been a highlight of my career, and I'm thrilled to get that we get to keep telling these stories together. So with whatever that looks like that's going to be. So that's basically it for the Walking Dead preview special. That's a recap of it. And yeah, man, lots more videos to come for you guys. Just very sad that it's different to what, like, you get excited to watch them. It's different to watch them when it's different when you watch them when you it's just continuing. But when you find out it's ending in kind of 31 episodes, you only have that much left. It's like, damn, dude. It's those emotions, man. The feels are like, wow. And then we're gonna have to let go of The Walking Dead after that. After that, maybe the spinoffs and whatnot. But I'm sure it probably won't be the same, most likely. So leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys thought. If you got to see the preview special, if you didn't, that's what it entailed. Thumb out the video below, a share, favorite, and subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace later, guys. I'll see you guys soon.